a new patch, and that means a new Prussia game. So today we're going to be playing some EU4, and I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be starting a new campaign as Brandenburg, going for the good old Prussian glory. Many of you may know that in 1.31, Paradox introduced a new way to play tall, and obviously with Prussia's Prussian monarchy reform, you get the -50 governing capacity, governing capacity. And so what that does is it makes it harder to play wide. But they've also introduced a couple of mechanics that will help you bring development into your capital state, which is obviously, you know, you don't have to pay for that sort of governing capacity. So what it does is it allows us to concentrate our development into a more local, to our capital area. And what we can do is we can use that to play tall and hopefully also play wide. Everybody likes Prussia. I love Prussia. If you guys want to see Prussia, please do leave a like. Make sure that you subscribe. If you have not already, I play EU4 on this channel every single day just for you guys who subscribe. If you have not already, if you subscribe and ding the bell, it will actually send you notifications when we upload, and that's the best way to keep up to date with every series that we have going on. We do also have a Discord that sends out pings if you prefer to get pinged via the Discord to know whenever our videos go live, as well as when we go live over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot, which we stream multiple days every week, mostly EU4. So plenty of content that you are missing out on. If you are in the market for it and you would like to support us, we do have a Patreon. It's going to be linked in the description below. Patreon support is enormous. It's what allows us to continue to get these streams pumping out and these videos pumping out every single day. And then we also have some cool merch that I will put up on screen for you guys to see. If you would like to represent some cool Chewy drip, it's affordable. It's very affordable. I've lowered the prices on everything. Obviously, it depends on where you're from, what you pay, but yes, it should be pretty good deals for you guys there. But anyways, you are here for Prussia, so let's do it. Let's play some Prussia. And I tend to forget to say this at the beginning of every campaign. If you guys are noticing, hey, this looks different, or hey, you know, your UI is bigger than mine, or hey, your flags look different, or why does your map look like that? I have a mod pack linked in the description of every single one of my Let's Play videos. It is called Chewy's Mod Pack, I think is what it's called. It's over on the Steam Workshop. All you need to do is go over there, subscribe to them, and you can make your game look exactly like mine does. It's Iron Man compatible. We can get achievements. We're not really going for any achievements, but if we do, we do. But yes, my mod pack is linked in the description below. So opening moves, we are going to immediately build up to force limit and hopefully hire a military guy. Morale is good. We're going to focus on military because Friedrich is not very good and Albrecht is very bad, to be honest with you. He's also quite old. So what we're going to do is we're going to make him a general, and we're going to hire another general. A 113 is okay. We are rivaled by Brunswick, Lüneburg, and Mecklenburg. All fine with me because those are people that I can attack. So we will try our best to do that. I will turn the fort off here in Brandenburg right off the rip. Ideally, right off the bat, we can pick up some alliances. Austria is a big one. That way we can get, if you are allied to the Emperor, you do not get unlawful territory demands whenever you take clay within the HRE. So that's a really big deal. Getting an ally in him is huge right off the bat. And then another one would be Poland. I would like to get an alliance with Poland. It's not required, but I would like it. What about... Isn't that usually a 000 for Bohemia in the beginning? Interesting. It must be a specific thing for them and introduced in 1.31 with the Regency Councils. So let's see here. They would consider it. They would not royal marry me, but if I improve relations with them 1 month, and I think we are good to unpause. So I will improve with him 1 month. And basically what I'm doing is I'm looking around to see who allies who. That way we can attack people. We're gonna hopefully attack Lüneburg. If they don't get any allies, oh, they allied Ingolstadt. That's fine, actually. They've changed their mind. They no longer want to be my friend, sadly. That's okay. So you wait until the 11th, and then here you go. We're going to do a Humiliate War. And so Humiliate Wars are good for multiple things. It's almost always worth looking out for Humiliate War early on, because what it does is it allows you to get a ton of mana to boost up right off the very beginning. These guys are allied to Burgundy, which is obviously not helpful. These guys are allied to Anhalt and Mainz. Okay. So if we're looking in the HRE, let's turn this music down just a smidge as well for you guys. There you go. Who do we want to ally if we have the option? The Palatinate would be good. Saxony would be a good one as well. See if we can maybe get a couple of electors to vote for us, because we are an elector. If we could get the emperorship, that would be very clutch, honestly. So these guys are rival to each other, but if I royal marry him, I should be able to get them. The Hohenzollern rule of Brandenburg. Corruption for clergy loyalty. National unrest, autonomy change, the cost of clergy influence. That's fine. I don't mind that a whole lot. Also forgot to do these guys, so we should do these clicks right off the bat. Let's go with free enterprise. And I was told if you're gonna do a scornful insult of your rival at the very beginning, you should do it like literally day one. You'll gain 10 PP. What that does is it gives us PP, brings us. Oh, we have positive prestige. That's funny. If you have negative prestige, apparently you get 20 from this instead of 15. Oh, you do. I get 20 now as well. But usually it's 15. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to do my best to try to be a little bit educational in this run to try to make sure, because these series tend to get a bit more views, the Prussian one. So obviously I want to give back and help you guys learn a little bit while we're going a long way. So whenever you're working with your privileges, there is sort of a meta way to open up with your estates in the very beginning. Basically, you want to give them the ones that don't cost you anything, but give you some benefits. Obviously, absolutism does not matter at all early on. So what I'm doing is I'm getting these guys so that their equilibrium will be above 60. Same with these guys. And then what you can also do with the nobility to manage your crown land is primacy of the nobility, which gives you monthly mill points. Very important early on. So click that one. You're going to give up some crown land. Oh no. Anyways, we're going to come over here. Church sanctuaries, huh? Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's totally fine with me, actually. I didn't even know that. That's a new one for me. And then same thing, religious state gives us minus 10 crown land. So then what you do here is you come in and you click sale of titles, which gives you a ton of money and gives you down to zero, well, basically zero crown land. So then what happens is you get an event that, but make sure you do not give these guys more than 3. They have to have 3. If you are a republic, it's the burghers, you can only have 3. You cannot have 4 because there's a maximum of 4. So if there's only 3 and you have this one open, you will get a special event that will give you more crown land. So we have no diplomat to send. We wait 1 day. We attack these guys. Ingolstadt doesn't matter to me. Lüneburg has no army for some reason. So let's do that there. And we can just keep this fort turned off, honestly. Royal marry them. And these guys, we did not ally them, but we will be able to after we get out of the war. So what I need to do is I need to get mill access through some people. So let's get access through these guys and through the Palatinate on the 17th. They have 5,000 men, so we need to be aware of that. And you can take a look over here, this map mode here, military access. Gonna give us an understanding of where we're at. Imperial ambition, huh? Prestige, diplomats, and improved relations. That's fine. I mean, sheesh, if we can push for emperorship, we would actually get it right now if we were able. So let's improve relations with a couple of these guys to see if we can push for that. Certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this 7 stack together here with our heir. And these guys are going to stand here and loot a little bit. I think that's fine. I basically just need to make sure that they don't get access up here and wipe out these smaller stacks. If they're going to come, they have to come through here. Military access map mode is underrated, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and we are going to begin the process of destroying these guys. And I'll show you guys one of the cool new mechanics added in 1.31. So right now, the time of recording this episode, I am on the 1.31.3 patch. I should have said that in the beginning, but this is a new patch that has been introduced that introduces a ton of bug fixes that were present on the 1.31 patch. So they are down to 3,000, and there they are, sadly. All right, so let's use these guys here. Let's actually take them, and let's leave a 2 stack behind, because then this guy can join them. Obviously, we want to... The hotkey I'm using is B. If you select an army, you hit B, and you can transfer a couple over. But what we actually need to do is have this. This is the unit that the first unit is the one that keeps the general if you have one on there. So if you're trying to keep the general, you need to put them on there. So then we catch these guys out. We got a 4 to a 3. They have a 2-1 general, so it's better than our 1-0 general. So preferably we can find some territory that is, or some terrain that is advantageous for us to fight in. And if they just want us to chase them around in the woods, that's fine with me as well. There they are. It's in the woods. I take a -1, so I'd rather not. Trying to see if I can bait them into leaving. I mean, if they just want to stand there, that's also fine as well. A von Griff, huh? They're allied to Pomerania or Volgast. So, opening moves, what we're doing while we're doing this, they're kind of just burning time, waiting for the sale of Neumark to happen. Because the sale of Neumark will give us this mission here, which will give us permanent claims on all of this up here, which means we can annex all of them up here. So that is what we're going to be doing. So we're just waiting. We're just playing. We're patient. We're very patient. So let's get these guys over here and see if we can do something cheeky. So that's Highlands. I would rather you guys didn't go over there. This is Grasslands. If I can catch them here, aye, all the better. Yes, very good. This is fine with me. We have an extra unit on them, and this is the one I was talking about. Estate statutory rights. It will apply to the nobility, and you can see it will take a bunch of them and give us crown land. Downside is our average autonomy is only going to be 25, minimum of 25, which, you know, will hurt our economy quite a bit, but it's okay. As long as we are able to maintain what we have here. Let's get those guys down here to wipe them out. Should be a wipe, and there you go. We have one Lüneburg. And these guys can come back. And one thing you can do if you're interested in saving a little bit of cash, turn your army maintenance down. And we're gonna have to send some men over there because when you turn your army maintenance down, you don't recruit, you don't reinforce as much, but it's okay. So Thuringia has gained a province from Saxony. What? Why? That is very strange. Okay. But anyways, I am waiting for this siege to come here because we are going to use a special new mechanic called Pillage. Once you occupy their capital in a war, you can separate piece them out for Pillage, which will give us a little bit more dev. What it does is it essentially destroys some dev in their capital, which is 13. It's not nothing. Transfers it to Berlin, which is at 12 currently. And so you can see how that could be pretty good for our economy, right? You just take their development. Essentially think of it like, you know, exporting, you know, a German-speaking populace and, you know, for example, destroying marble buildings and transporting the marble back to Berlin or something along those lines, right? That's kind of the way I think about it. Because if you're interested in like a a role play sort of reason for it, Brandenburg gets a claim on Wittenberg. Where is that? It's right here. Thuringia dislikes me. I don't care. Thuringia is a vassal. He's my ally, so we won't be attacking for it anyways. But there we go. We want a 14%er. I almost don't believe it. Pillage. So it says they will lose 3 development in their capital state, which in this province, this issue. Oh, I didn't even realize they had a province over here. But anyways, we will pillage it and we will gain 2 development. It will cost me 8 aggressive expansion, which is not ideal, but that's okay. And then war reps. And then also something nice you can do, farm a little bit of prestige. Actually, let's see here. Let's get some mill access through these guys and fall occupy them. Oh, yikes. Okay, well, that was a misplay on my end. Yep, that was my bad. That's what I get for turning my army maintenance down. That's the risk you take. So these guys will get over there, no big deal. Oh, come on now. No. No, 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 no. Munich, give me access, please. There we go. Don't want to fight that rebel stack. Palpatine peasants. Unlimited power. They're going to take that back. Unfortunate. Oh, they got off of it. Hey, the fate of Neumark. Very good. So we will lose 100 ducats. And we will gain Neumark, which is good. That's free development for us. And will allow us to click this button here, which give us permanent claims on these guys who are only allied to Magdeburg, which is wonderful. These guys are allied to Bohemia, so it'll be a little bit tougher. But get these guys up here. So what I want to do here is get these guys over here. We're going to declare this war almost immediately. Mecklenburg is claiming my land, you sons of guns. Paradox made you a 3-province minor instead of a 2-province minor, and this is how you repay them. You have chosen death. But here we go. So anyways, what I was saying before, farm some prestige from them and also take all of their money. Farming prestige, when I say that, is basically high war score things give you prestige. You can see we're getting 12 prestige here, which 12 prestige does a lot. Improve relations, aggressive expansion impact. That's a big one. It's 10%. So at 100 prestige, you get 10% AE reduction. It's not to be scoffed at. All right, so come up here. We have our claims. Come over here and wipe these guys out. Should be a wipe. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. There we go. And let's get some men over here to occupy them. And this 7 stack will come up here and handle Mecklenburg as well as finish this. That's a level 3 fort, so you need 9 men for that. So it's not ideal, but we'll make it happen. This is forest, but it's not a big deal because we outnumber them severely. Here we go. Really? Let's get mill access there so we can walk through there. Let's also cancel mill access on everybody else over here that we have it through, because we are losing Diplo points. Obviously, you don't want to be losing Diplo points. Let's also make sure we are improving relations with these guys so we can ally them when the time comes, so we can solidify our chances of getting the emperorship. Right now, we'll still win it, believe it or not, but obviously that's going to be something that's going to take some time to worry about. So this war here, we can peace out now. So what a lot of people like to do is click this button here, Humiliate, which will give you this button here, which will illuminate this one, Humiliate Rival, so you can get a faster Age of Discovery bonus, which will give you more of these guys. I tend to favor more Show Strength, because what Show Strength does is it gives us 100 of each mana, so 300 mana. That's a lot. Gives us big PP, which is also huge. Speaking of, if you don't know this, make sure if you're at war with a rival and you have not embargoed them already, make sure you embargo them before you peace out, because it gives you PP. And you can't embargo people who you're at war with for reasons. So now we have to wait for that truce to come up. As soon as we win this, we'll probably be able to actually peace out Magdeburg. If I just a white peace probably is fine. Nope, he's not feeling it. That's okay. So let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we can use these guys to start sieging down Stettin. And these guys over here, we're just going to sit on them. I'm not actually going to occupy them. So I'm just having this guy stand here, Paul von Roots. And let's have Albrecht Achilles not do that. Double tap N if you're interested in that hotkey. N, which will remove them. So that way, because if your heir dies on a siege, you actually lose a stab, which obviously I don't want to lose a stab. Matter of fact, let's boost our stab up. If you have +1 stab, you will begin gaining prosperity, and prosperity is good because prosperity will give you a lot of good things. Local dev cost, but most importantly, local goods produced. Goods produced is the most important economic modifier in the whole game because it affects a lot of trade, and trade is enormous. So show strength costs 100%, gives us all the mana and big PP. When you have over 50 PP, you will gain 1 free mana of each per month. So you can see how doing what we're doing right now is helping us out quite a bit. So all fine and dandy. These guys are not at war. These guys are allied to Volgast. Bohemia will not join them. This is tempting, actually. I'm totally going to do this. So what we're going to do here... Where's Volgast's army? Looks like they're up here in Stralsund, if I had to guess. So let's attack these guys for conquest of Volgast. Mecklenburg will join, which is fine, because... Very good. Get up here, wipe them out. Here is his army. They're reinforcing. We take a -1, which is not ideal. Have half of them come over here. Do something along these lines here. Stack wipe that stack. Very good. Win a couple of these sieges here. Track these guys down. Very good. They're heading into Berlin. If you don't know this, if you're fighting on a fort, if you control that fort, it is always a defensive role for you. I will always get this -1 on them, which is huge. It's very important to consider that. So then these guys are probably gonna head over to like Stolp, and then we can track them down and hopefully get them wiped. We'll see. Oh, even better. They're heading up here. They will get the monthly tick. They do not get the monthly tick, which is good. Let's have these guys come over here because now they're gonna head over to Stolp. And if we can get over there before the monthly tick, we should wipe them. Perfect. So with that, we're at war with a lot of people right now, but this is okay. So what I want to do here with Mecklenburg is I want to humiliate him, which will give me this age bonus. You can see there, opportunistic wars are very important. Never miss your opportunity to take an opportunistic war. And besides, we're sitting on these forts. We're looting them, and they don't have any armies left, so we can turn off our fort there. 2,000 there, but they're both on Rugen. None here, which is fine since we're standing on his capital. Mecklenburg is going to be willing to peace out soon. Magdeburg will be willing to peace out soon. If war enthusiasm is at 0, they will go to low, which means they would be willing to peace out for a white peace under any circumstances, unless they are a fierce negotiator, which is an annoying trait. But so he's building a unit here. It'll be done on the 28th of September. I reckon we'll be there before that, and so they won't even build it. And there you go. Good stuff. So let's head over here. What I would like to do is detach you guys and have you head over here. We just don't have enough men. That's the big one. We're actually over our force limit even because of the autonomy increase. So let's just siege this down here. Mecklenburg, I don't really need a whole lot except for this. So what you can do is you can just sit here because his war exhaustion will go up monthly, and as war exhaustion goes up, their interest in peace will also go up. I'm going to scorch this province just in case they try to attack me. Scorched earth is one of the best things that you can do in a war that oh, see right here. Oh no. So I don't have a general here, but they're going to take that -1 there. And since I scorched the province, I had more time to react than what I normally would. I can't get over there. So Rugen is going to be unoccupied this whole war. There's nothing I can do about it. Just waiting on Magdeburg. Next month, they should, because length of war goes down 1 every month. At least it should. So he's on medium. Maybe it's -1. Maybe I misspoke. I think it's -1 actually. So disregard me. I know nothing about this game. Get these guys over here. We need to siege down Rostock. Actually, let's get these guys over here until we can siege down Wolgast. How are we doing? We are currently winning the emperorship over Austria. That would be really good. Nice little power boost to us early on. So Magdeburg will now peace out. You can't make demands unless you have at least 10 war score, which is fine. Get over here, have these guys come here, and make some progress on this siege here. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to peace out of this one anytime soon. They're attacking me again. So they're locked in. They'll be there on the 10th. We'll be there on the 11th. Let's transfer a general. Sadly, but we have a general now. They might actually get stack wiped, and they did. Not bad, huh? So again, detach our units. Let's actually take these guys over here because they'll reinforce and get back to sieging over here. These guys will continue to build up, but it doesn't matter. Our manpower is hurting, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And some war exhaustion going down is always good. It's a good event. We're probably going to go a little long on this first episode. I know I usually do, and usually it's well received. So hopefully you guys appreciate a little bit long, a little bit of extra content for the first episode of the brand new Prussia run. If you are excited, please do leave a like. I know it might get annoying begging for likes, but YouTube does not show my videos to people if they do not get likes. So, well, just engagement in general, If you really want to help out, you could leave a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling about the campaign, what you're excited about. Teresa von Rausch. Okay. She's a legend. She's got good morale boosts. That's all I care about. We're a progressive society, right? All right. So now we just sit and wait. These guys may actually be willing to peace out for a humiliate sometime soon. Oh, nice, a wall breach. I love me a good natural wall breach. You love to see it happen. Luckily, these are both level 1 forts. I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to be able to do here, but we have to be mindful that we're going to need Königsberg to get this. So what I'm going to do to form Prussia, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin building spy network over here on these guys. I bet they're steering from here. The Teutonic Order, where are they at here? Yes, so many of people do not know and they do not utilize these. These are very helpful. If you have a merchant in a node, you can have special things that you can get with them. It's automatically set to maximize profit, which gives you 5% trade power. That's useful, but right now I'm trying to get spy network on these guys. I'm right now getting 1.4 per month, but if I go this, it's 25 extra, 1.78. That's an additional 0.38 spy network per month. Might not sound like much, but it adds up. Believe me, it adds up. So now we are just going to be sitting here until we can rip through these. That attrition is atrocious. So let's get these guys over here. We've won Volgast as well. Let's get those guys over here. Let's actually see if we can bait them into taking a bad fight again. Hey, nice. So, nice thing about 1.31 is they made it so if you see this red banner anymore about investing in new technologies for innovativeness, it now pops up 1 year before. So it used to be if somebody would take tech ahead of time or be the first one to adopt tech, and you can see if you hover over it right here, Technology 4 was first reached on the 3rd of March. So a month ago. It used to be 3 months from then. You could take it for innovativeness or you lost it, but now it's 1 year. So that's really good. So that means if somebody were to take it, 3 years ahead of time, you would then have an entire month to let it tick over. So you'd only have to take it 2 years at a time. So you could save an extra 10% of your mana, which is 30 or 60, because 10% of the base of 600 is 60. So obviously we take this. That's really big. That's a huge buff to our morale, our tactics, and morale actually. Miltech 4 is one of the most important techs in the game. So let's see here. Can we bait them into crossing? Very good. We can. They will be there on the 7th. And I will be there on the 7th. So no, never mind. But anyways, we won the siege of Mecklenburg or Rostock. I don't want to pillage his capital. The aggressive expansion is going to be problematic. We don't need his trade power. I would rather annul his alliances with anybody useful like Burgundy. Volgast is going to get full annex, so I don't care. I don't care if he's allied to Lüneburg. That's actually good. I want his alliance slots tied up with somebody that's not useful. I will take all of his money, and might as well annul his alliance with Volgast for a little bit of extra prestige. There we go. And now to siege this stuff down over here. Got black flagged here. Let's see here. Will you guys get baited into crossing here? That's what I need. Our manpower being so low is not helpful, honestly. I will get rid of these guys. Save us a little bit of extra manpower. We might be able to just piece these guys out. 49%. I can do this. Very good. Okay. There we go. They have been full annexed. Pour that all up. Now, oh, actually, so we have 304 right now. This is all in 2 different states. This one is not used yet, so actually it's only going to give us 1. But this button right here under the state button, state tab, is going to allow you to steal a little bit of development, which generally you want to do that before because it will save you a bit of mana. But obviously, it's not a big issue for us. I don't care about the construction cost in Berlin. It's fine. That means nothing to me. There we go. So the fact that that war was done is good, because if we annex these guys right now, which we're going to do, we're going to get a coalition. But if we let a couple of years go by before we peace out, we will be good. Lüneburg is no longer a valid rival, and we also have enormous PP. If you don't know, PP affects a lot of things. Global trade power is good. Morale is the big one. Prestige is good. Fort defense, legitimacy. It's all super, super useful. And then eclipsing arrival. I'm just like Lüneburg. You can see how useful that is. So very good stuff. So yes, now we just kind of sit here and wait. We're recouping a little bit of men per month. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my smaller stacks out so they are not taking attrition. And we are still... Oh, nice. Okay, so it looks like Cologne got eaten. They've got spit back out, but Cologne is no longer an elector. So looks like we'll be able to get the vote with just 3 of them, which is really good for us. So I am hopeful that we can get these cored up. We're going to end up having rebels. There's almost nothing I can do about it. Rugen is only 4 dev. So I am tempted to increase the autonomy down there to prevent those rebels. The other ones are going to happen. The Volgaster, nothing I can do about it. I will gladly take the yearly prestige. It's going to help us out with our decrease in prestige. A show of strength, which gives us permanent claims on a bunch more clay. Which, as you can see, that's pretty good. Expanding early. We're only 5 years in, and we are making gains. Pomeranian succession, which gives us permanent claims on Prussia. So that's really good. I actually don't even need to be gaining the spy network, but I will keep it because spy network gives you siege ability if you don't know. 10 legitimacy as well. So you can see right now we've been playing for 5 years. Not even 5 years. 4.9 years. And there we go. We've got all the claims we're going to need for Prussia. So really good stuff. A disease outbreak. You hate to see it happen. But honestly, it's fine. Matter of fact, while we're waiting here, sadly, improved relations affects your yearly tick for aggressive expansion, but that's okay. That's fine. We can't afford a level 2 guy. Truce with Hungary is over. Oh no. Whatever will I do? We're actually gaining sailors now, if you believe that. And we did take a large chunk of the coast there. So I'm curious, if we were to vassalize him, it would only be 26. We may vassalize him. That might be more appropriate. Let's see here. Yeah, we already have enough provinces to do this. So that might be what we go with. Danish conquest of Ocel. We might be able to just... Oh my gosh. We don't have enough manpower to do that. If they have 11,000 men. Yeah, that's impressive. That's a lot of men. Pope man is the emperor, or the Pope. Curia controller is what I'm trying to say. So if we cannot take it directly, we will just vassalize them. Having vassals is something that I'm not opposed to. Should probably improve with Austria. Make sure that they like me as much as possible. Hey, Magdeburg has a von Hohenzollern. Oh, it doesn't mean anything because they're a bishopric, but apparently it's a different thing as well. Let's improve with these guys. Might as well royal marry them. You know, there's no shame in that. This is unfortunate, man. This the reinforcements are coming in very slowly, and this siege is taking a bit too long, if I'm being honest. Rather than improve relations with these guys, I'm going to curry favors, which is a new mechanic added in this patch. You can see we gain an additional 0.22 favors each month while currying favors with them. It does improve with relations, so I think what I'll do is I will also improve relations with them. But it also would be smart for me to improve relations with a couple of the local peeps that would be upset about us annexing these guys. I think I've decided I'm going to vassalize him, so all you need to do is make sure that these guys will be positive relations whenever you finish. So, for example, Stettin can't join anyway, so Magdeburg has a long truce. No, they do not. They're white peace. Lüneburg has a long truce because we showed strength on them. Lubeck, Brunswick, Dithmarschen. So Dithmarschen is going to gain 19. If Dithmarshen's opinion of me is at least 19 when we peace out, and their opinion is positive, they will not join a coalition, even if they were able to. So that's good. Papal states love me. Let's go with the dev. I like deving anyway, so it's fine with me. Malevolent Friedrich, you son of a gun. Right as I'm about to vassalize somebody. But yes, we're going to finish up this war and we're going to wrap up the episode. So just a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying, I would really appreciate it if you showed your support and left a like on the video. So taking Diplotech to be ahead on time is almost always worth it if you have the mana. 20% trade efficiency. What that does is it gives you, wherever you collect, it amplifies the amount that you would normally collect, adds an additional 20% to it. So you can see our income is going to go up a bit just from being ahead on Diplotech. It's really strong. Austria is being attacked by Burgundy. It happens every game. They attack Liège. We'll join. I really hope I don't actually have to get involved. That's my goal there. I'll lose the 12 ducats to keep the burghers loyal. Burgher loyalty and influence is good to have, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and just give them this. It's gonna lose us some crown land, but that's fine. That will put them over 60 influence, so we'll get the extra Diplo cost as well. So those are good things to have. Oh man, I hope we win this siege sometime soon. We got busted spying over here on them as well, which is unfortunate. They'll keep their there we go. They'll keep their okay, so our relations are ticking up with these guys. These guys I'm going to improve like 1 month with. How about Hamburg? How you guys doing? Let's go 1 more month and improve with them as well. Very good. Improve with these guys just to make sure that nobody's going to join our coalition. Though, remember, the monthly tick did happen. So, and then you can see if we vassalize him, we will no longer get a coalition because it has to be at least 5, if I recall correctly. Lüneburg has a truce. Mecklenburg has a truce. Magdeburg is going to have a truce for now, which is good. So I can also have him end his rivalries for a little bit of extra prestige, which is good. And boom. He might be disloyal for a bit. That's not a big deal. I will improve relations with him when the time comes, but you can see now these guys are positive relations. I'm going to let them go 1 more month just to make sure that they stay friendly on the yearly tick. The extra 20% or 25% improved relations from the mission is very good. So as we get their relation up, they will feel much better. I still don't know why this is here. This is a bug that happened in 1.31. These guys, I want them to be close to me, and I'm going to turn that. I'll keep the fort on. It's fine. So this war looks quite good for us. It looks like England joined on our side. So yeah, I'm not too worried about this, but that's going to do it. Great expansion for that first episode, huh? How about that? We started as here and now we're here. We didn't even have these two. So we gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 provinces in 6 years. I'm gonna call it a good first episode. If you guys are excited for Prussia, show your support, leave a like. Like I said in the beginning, if you have not subscribed already and ding the bell, that's the best way to keep up to date with the series. So if you're excited for some Prussia, make sure you subscribe, ding the bell. But if you want to join the Discord, we also have pings that go out in the Discord as well. It's just a cool community over there. If you would like to support me and it's within your means, we do have a Patreon. Patreon support is huge. It's going to be linked in the description, as well as our cool merch over at our Teespring account, Chewyshoot. It's like teespring.com/Chewyshoot, but the link is also going to be in the description for that as well. And last but not least, I stream every week over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot. I am a partnered Twitch streamer, and I really do have a lot of fun with that. We also have a VODs channel. If you don't like watching Twitch and you want to catch the streams after the fact, we have Chewy VODs. That's also linked in the description below the video. Any useful link, if you ever need one from me, linked in the description. Same with the mod pack. But yes, that's all I got for you for today. For Prussia, well, Brandenburg, Prussia, but Prussia soon, it'll happen. But yeah, that's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Big special thanks to my top Mace supporters on Patreon: Drunk Binary, Bloodbound, Mr. McFlew, DeVos Sander, Angelic, Bouncer Steve, Sprocket, Batman on Deck, M. Dressel, R. Lawrence, Tharup, The J Baller, Blonde Damon, Jacko or Harvest, Corbett, Shankopotamus, T. Jarden, A. Vickman, Bargain Glad, Natsuki, Harry, A. Murata, J. Cuttrell and Winkler, RJ Pilot, Stolier, and many more.